Now, Evil Dead the game looks to be shaping up nicely, and I'm a little jealous because I didn't get to play the beta yet, but time is drawing near. Instead, we have some new gameplay of the Demon and Survivor being shown by Game Informer. Big ups to them. The game looks awesome, and I'm pretty sure it's ramping up the excitement in the community. So the video I'm doing now for you all will sum up some important gameplay details that I received from watching the Evil Dead new gameplay. I'm your host, Mr. Unleashed, and welcome to Mr. Unleashed World. So let's get into this, starting with how the game is set up for the survivors and the demon in the beginning of the match. Just like the survivors, demons have classes you can choose from too before the match gets started. You have 3 different classes you can choose from, starting with the puppeteer, which gives the deadites you summon more health, deal more damage, and also landing attacks against survivors increases their fear. The next class you can choose is a warlord, which is a heavy combat fighter, and also which is the most suggested for beginner players. The last class you come across is the Necromancer, which gives off an aura around the demon deadites that you have summoned to make them more powerful and deal more damage. Now, it's been said that the map is very big, and the car will be essential at some points to travel around the map. At the beginning of the match, the demon will not know where you are at, but if you decide to take the car, it gives you a location away. But as the demon try to make their way around the map, they will be collecting energy glows to power up. Now, the demon player will need these energy glows to help with summoning of the deadites and the other tier demons. I will get to the summon in a minute, but playing as Survivor, you should know the card can be possessed by the demon and can also give the demon your location in the beginning of the match if it's used too early. It sounds like a dilemma in the game. You use the card to travel to move around the map faster and risk giving away your location, or you play more strategically. Now, how many people are going straight for the card anyway? Raise your hand. Now, going up against the demon means going against the demon offensive abilities like summoning, which I will say I was going to talk about. When you plan as the demon character and you have enough energy, you will have the option to summon different enemy level tiers. The first tier, of course, is the Deadites, which look like they would be the most common used in the game, just due to them being this tier 1 level. The next level of the demon will be considered your elites, and the last one will be a boss level demon. Playing as the demon, you can possess these demons. The abilities of the possessed demon depends on your chosen class as the main demon, if that makes sense. Possession is limited to a certain time frame or time duration. The game is set up in 3 different stages, meaning it is a set stage on how the game will progress from start to finish. At the beginning of the game, you are looting and building up your character weapons to help fight against the enemies. While collecting items, you also will come across certain objects that will help you find the book and the dagger that you needed to progress towards the finishing of the game and winning. Now, once you find one or the other item, then you go into the next stage of the horror mode, and the demon player will also know your location on the map. At this time, the demons should be powered up enough where they will probably be coming after you. As you find the last item, the map will start to shrink and push you towards the dark ones where the final battle will take place. At the end of each match, the player will see their scoreboard, and there's some cool information in the statistics, such as how much damage you dealt or how many kills you got on each tier level demon. And the demon will see the same kind of statistics set from their point of view. Like I said earlier, the basic tier demon will be the most common in my opinion due to the amount of energy needed to summon them. But of course, ordering boss level demons are way more dangerous to the survivors, especially if they are possessed by the demon player. I want to tip my hat to Saber because the game is coming along pretty good. It looks fluent and the graphics are pretty good with the blood and gore. I was skeptical in the beginning and even more worried when the community was getting little to no updates. I can't wait to get my hands on this game, which also begs the question, can PlayStation have a test beta please? It's only fair. If you want to know more about the Evil Dead game, click on a V on your screen. Remember to subscribe for more game information on upcoming games, and welcome to Mr. Unleashed World.